My name is Leanna Wynn, owner of Leanna's Nail Academy located in Florence, Kentucky. We are a state certified nail only school that helps students acquire licensure in the state of Kentucky. A typical life in Leanna's Nail Academy is Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock to 4:30. It is a state certified school, so you would be clocking in and clocking out. After 450 hours, you would graduate out of the program and the state will send you a link to tests. You would have to pass both tests in order to apply for your nail license. Acquiring a license in Kentucky, especially learning a skill in a trade, is highly vital. I have all walks of life in my school. I have students that are fresh out of high school. I have students that are also attending college, and I also have a variety of other students. Some just want to do nails only. Some want to do nails in college. Some want to do nails and have something that will help pay for their college. If you want to join a program like mine, I would say you need to consider a few pieces of information. Are you good with people? Because being a nail technician, you're up close and personal with people. So if you don't like to be around people, I don't think nails would be a good industry because it's a very up close and personal situation. So before you make the decision, I would highly recommend that you do your research, make sure that you really have a passion before you join, because that will help produce the best results. I'm also an advocate for the nail industry. In 2024, I was able to fight very hard to take a bill and turn it into law. The governor signed it into law the summer of 2024 after many moments in legislation of fighting. So I am an advocate for the beauty industry, not only the nail industry, because that law is still helping hundreds of people all over Kentucky. That law removed many systemic barriers that were occurring all over Kentucky. I think your teacher also asked to, talk a little bit about motivation and success. Well, I believe anything that you want to do in your life, you have to put your all into it. You can't give up. Just because of one moment of frustration, you can't just throw in the towel. You have to fight hard, and just be consistent, be persistent. If you're an artist and you love art and you're very consistent, you have good customer service skills, a lot of my fellow artists have turned into nail tech because they feel like this industry allows them to be creative. So that's why they chose it. I even have older adults that went back to acquire their nail licensure at my school because they were tired of the corporate world. Once you acquire your nail license at my school, there's many avenues for you. You can open your own business if you're strong and ready. You can work for other people and learn. And you can partner up with fellow classmates to open a business. So there's many avenues that you can take. But I would say in order to be a successful nail technician or anything in this world, you have to be consistent, reliable, and just ready to put in the work. Little facts about me. I'm also a board member at the Kentucky State Board of Cosmetology. I'm currently sitting on the private school seat with the bill that we fought for in 2024 that turned into law. We also added 2 more board members. Instead of 5, we now have 7. One to represent a rapid growing industry, estheticians, and another to represent nail technicians. So we do have 7 board members. And currently being a board member, I work on regulations, cleaning up regulations, making new regulations that make sense, and also, ideas that help protect the public and help protect the licensees. I know a lot of you watching this, you're young, you're still in school, you don't know what to do in life. I think you shouldn't stress about that too much. I think all you should do is, explore, network, talk to people, ask questions, get yourself out there, because sometimes you never know where life will lead you. If you stay still in one spot, it's hard to grow, so I would say just be free, go out there, explore. Because with me fighting hard for a bill to turn into law, I have never expected that would be my life. So life is very interesting. When I was younger, you know, I had a smaller thought process, but the more growing up, being around different people, it helped broaden my perspective in life and my experience. So don't be so stressed on what you need to do or the pressures of society. I say just go out there and do it and explore, and you'll figure it out. And then you'll figure out what your passions in life are. You know, sometimes you'll see a lot of injustices that you want to fight. So you just have to put yourself out there and see what is meant for you in this life. A fact about me is I did acquire my nail license when I was 16 years old, before Kentucky changed the law to 18. There is a little loophole around that. If you, let's say you're 17 but you already have your high school diploma, you could go ahead and start nail school, but you would still legally have to be 18 before you test. And one more thing is, I know sometimes when you're young, you're trying to rush things and get it done quick. Like, hey, you might have a thought like you want to be a doctor, but you don't want to be in school that long, right? Well, time goes by anyways. Like, sometimes people spend 8 years partying their life away. So why not just spend it on your education? Because it's just going to fly by anyways. And why don't you just do it? Well, thank you for listening to me. I hope you achieve all your dreams that you're out there to do. I really appreciate you listening.